Bullet Club for life.
What's going on, everyone? Hope you all had a good weekend. But it's time to do something I haven't done in a very long time on this channel, and that's ranting about something. I've stopped ranting a long time ago because, you know, being negative on YouTube is just so typical and so unoriginal. So I've stopped doing it, but today I need to rant, I need to vent, I need to let out the anger. Today I want to complain about the gaming community and its issues with shitting on games because they're hard. Recently, For Honor went into open beta over the weekend. It ended yesterday, and that lets people, you know, giving their opinion on it, which is fine. Everyone has an opinion, nothing wrong with that. And I mentioned before in my For Honor video a long time ago, which linked up in the description box below, as well as somewhere on the screen. Look for it. It's somewhere on the screen, whatever. But just like back then, over the weekend, I saw people saying that For Honor is bad because it's hard. And that legit pissed me off, because you shouldn't call a game bad because you can't play it. You know, just because you aren't good, the game shouldn't be seen as bad because of that. You can't call a game bad because it's hard. To me, that's just a dumb thing to say. You know, you call a game bad for glitches, call it bad for bugs, call it bad for having too short of a story, or just not being fun. But because it's hard, it seems like a dumb reason to call a game bad. You know, that's the same when people say it about Dark Souls, and the same thing people said about The Witcher. Games, you know, are getting shitted on because players aren't good enough to play them. You know, oh, I can't play Dark Souls because it's hard, therefore Dark Souls is bad. I can't play Witcher because it's hard, therefore Witcher is bad. I can't play For Honor because it's hard, therefore For Honor is bad. First and foremost, you gotta understand some games just aren't for everyone. You know, not every game has to be catered to you yourself. Games are meant for certain type of players. You know, some people are meant for hack and slash games. Some people are meant for strategic games. Some people are meant for simulations. People are meant for arcade. There's different types of games for different kind of gamers. Not all games are meant for you. So if you want a cakewalk game, then stick to Call of Duty for an FPS. If you want a cakewalk RPG, stick to Fallout or Elder Scrolls. You know, you got to get that in your head. You know, not every game is going to be meant for a casual player. Not all games are going to just be pick up and play. Some games are going to have a learning curve, and just because they have a learning curve does not mean that they are bad games. Now, some people, like myself, really enjoy hard games. Both The Witcher and Dark Souls are my top 10 of my most favorite game franchises. I enjoyed For Honor. I enjoyed the closed beta, I enjoyed the open beta, and I bought the game before it came out. So I'm going to have a review for that next week. Like, y'all know me. Just kind of change this up real quick. When it comes to me reviews, I do it late because I want to get as much experience into it as I possibly can, because, you know, to me, you can't give a review on a game that's only been out for a few hours. For Honor comes out midnight tonight, so if I'm going to play it then, get some time into it, so you could see a review by Friday or next Monday or next Wednesday. That's probably the earliest I can say, because, like I said, I want to get experience into it. You can't take an opinion with a lot of credit when they play the game for 3 hours and now they're gonna do a review. Anyways, get back on topic. I enjoy For Honor, like I said. The controls are hard, but once you get used to them, it's not hard at all. And that's all games are about. It's about adapting and getting used to the controls, getting used to how the game is played. And that's the same thing with For Honor. You just gotta get used to controls. The learning curve is hard, but the key word there is learning. Learn how to play, but then it's not as hard as you would think it will be. But gamers, a lot of gamers aren't that way. They want to be able to just pick up a game, play it, and have fun and do good. They don't want to play something that takes you know, getting used to. They don't want to play something that you gotta learn to play. Gamers don't want to learn to play new games. You know, you want to know what happens when you complain about games being too hard? Developers listen to that and they think you're an idiot, and they make games like Fable 3, where it's so easy it's boring. Easy games are boring. Fable 3 was easy as shit, and it was boring as hell. Now, there's no satisfaction in playing a game where you're basically a god and there's no fear of death. In games like Fable, the only way you would die is if you died on purpose, because it was that easy of a game. Games where you don't die aren't fun games. You know, the fear of death is what gets you pushing to do more, and what gets you wanting to upgrade your character and do better in the game. Or if you're playing multiplayer, you know, the fear of getting that death in Call of Duty or Halo or Gears of War or whatever, getting that death, you know, it makes you want to do better. It makes you want to, you know, have good statistics, have good stats, and to show your friends like, hey, I'm good at this game. But you have that because there's that fear of death. If you die, you're not going to be able to have a good statistics. So the fear of death it adds satisfaction to playing a game. What makes previous games I mentioned before, like Dark Souls and Witcher, great outside of their design and gameplay is that death could be around any corner, not just a few hours from now or from minutes now, but any corner in the Witcher or Dark Souls can lead to you dying. The same thing for Honor. Anything you can be killed in any way possible, and that adds to the satisfaction of actually prevailing through all the odds. It's a good feeling when you prevail in a hard game or a game with hard controls. My point is, don't denounce the game because it's hard. It's okay to just simply say, this game isn't for me. It's not bad, but I'm more of a casual gamer and this game has a high learning curve and it's a bit much for a casual gamer. It's not for me. Just say that. Like I said, some games are meant for other players to play. Not all games are for everybody. Some games aren't for me, some games aren't for you. Just acknowledge that. You don't have to say, oh, this game's bad because it's hard. This game's bad because it's not my kind of game. Now, I don't play RTSs. I tried to get into them, but I'm not very good at them. I don't shit on them. You're not gonna see a video of me going, you know what? XCOM 2 is complete shit. It's not. XCOM 2 is not complete shit. Hell, even me, I enjoyed it, even though I couldn't play for shit because I suck at it. But it's just a game that's not for me. RTSs are not for me. I'm not gonna shit on that genre because I can't, do good at them. You could say these things without it sounding like you were calling the game bad because of your own inabilities. That's a kind of an issue we have today in our society, is that we blame the fault of things on our own inabilities to do something. Hey, I can't do it, so therefore it's bad. I can't do it, so therefore you shouldn't do it too. Our own inabilities are a flaw. We take that flaw and put it into other things, and that's kind of the problem here with For Honor and with all these other games. We have our own abilities. We think we're good at something, and then we're bad at something. Is the game's fault. It's not our fault. It's the game's fault that we're not good at this game. Anyways, guys, quick video today. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please do leave any thoughts you have in the comment section below. Smack that like button. Thank you all for watching, and I do hope you all have a good day. Peace out.